It's Sunday evening, and that familiar feeling is creeping in, the dread of another week, compounded by the silent judgment of your neglected workout gear. The gym bag sits in the corner, a monument to good intentions gone astray. You scroll through social media, bombarded by images of sculpted bodies and seemingly effortless fitness routines, each post a tiny pinprick to your motivation. You know you should exercise. You understand the benefits, the improved energy, the better sleep, the reduced stress. But the gap between knowing and doing feels impossibly wide. Perhaps you started strong, fueled by New Year's resolutions or a fleeting desire for change. You pushed yourself through grueling workouts, chasing quick results. But the initial enthusiasm faded, replaced by soreness, exhaustion, and the nagging feeling that this just isn't sustainable. Maybe you've tried countless fitness fads, each promising miraculous transformations, only to be left feeling defeated and discouraged when they inevitably fail to deliver. The cycle of starting and stopping becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, reinforcing the belief that you're simply not a fitness person. The truth is, you're not alone. Millions struggle with workout motivation, battling internal resistance and external pressures. The fitness industry often promotes an unrealistic ideal, focusing on aesthetics and performance rather than the deeper, more meaningful aspects of movement. We're bombarded with images of perfection, setting us up for disappointment and self-criticism. This creates a toxic relationship with exercise, turning it into a source of stress and anxiety rather than a celebration of our bodies. This isn't another pep talk about willpower or discipline. It's not about pushing yourself to the brink or forcing yourself into activities you hate. Instead, we'll explore the underlying psychology of motivation, uncovering the hidden barriers that keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. We'll dismantle the myth of the perfect workout, replacing it with a personalized approach that aligns with your values, your needs, and your unique capabilities. Forget the pressure to conform to societal expectations or achieve unrealistic goals. This is about reclaiming your relationship with movement, transforming it from a chore into a source of joy, empowerment, and self-discovery. It's about building a sustainable habit that nourishes your body and mind, fostering a deeper connection with yourself. We'll delve into the power of intrinsic motivation, tapping into your innate desire for growth, exploration, and well-being. This journey is about creating a fitness routine that feels authentic, manageable, and deeply rewarding. It's about learning to listen to your body, honoring its limitations, and celebrating its strengths. It's about cultivating self-compassion, recognizing that setbacks are inevitable, and using them as opportunities for growth. Get ready to unravel the secrets to lasting workout motivation, transforming your relationship with exercise and unlocking your full potential for a healthier, happier, and more resilient you. Now, let's dissect the psychological underpinnings of why workout motivation often sputters. A significant culprit is the expectation gap, the chasm between our idealized vision of fitness and the gritty reality of consistent effort. Social media amplifies this, showcasing highlight reels of sculpted physiques achieved through what appears to be minimal exertion. This sets an unrealistic benchmark, leading to discouragement when our own progress doesn't mirror these curated images. Furthermore, our brains are wired for immediate gratification, a trait that clashes directly with the long-term nature of fitness goals. The reward circuitry in our brains responds powerfully to instant pleasures, like indulging in comfort food or binge-watching television. Conversely, the benefits of exercise, increased energy, improved mood, enhanced cardiovascular health, are often delayed and less immediately tangible. This creates a motivational tug-of-war, with instant gratification often winning out over long-term well-being. Adding to this complexity is the phenomenon of loss aversion. We tend to feel the pain of a loss more acutely than the pleasure of an equivalent gain. In the context of exercise, this means we may focus more on the perceived sacrifices, the time commitment, the physical discomfort, than on the potential rewards. We dread the feeling of being sore after a workout more than we anticipate the sense of accomplishment. Consider the role of self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed in a specific situation. If you've had negative experiences with exercise in the past, perhaps you struggled to keep up in a group class or felt overwhelmed by a complicated workout routine, your self-efficacy may be low. This can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, where you avoid exercise because you don't believe you're capable of succeeding. Another crucial layer is the impact of our internal narratives. The stories we tell ourselves about our bodies, our abilities, and our worthiness can profoundly influence our motivation. If you constantly criticize your appearance or berate yourself for not being fit enough, you're likely to experience resistance to exercise. These negative self-talk patterns can erode your confidence and sabotage your efforts. Think, too, about the influence of your environment. If you're surrounded by people who prioritize health and fitness, you're more likely to be motivated to exercise yourself. Conversely, if your social circle is largely sedentary, you may face subtle pressure to conform to that lifestyle. Similarly, if your home environment is cluttered and disorganized, it can create a sense of overwhelm that makes it harder to prioritize exercise. Beyond these factors, the type of motivation we rely on is critical. Extrinsic motivation, driven by external rewards like weight loss or social approval, is often unsustainable in the long run. While these external factors can provide an initial spark, they're unlikely to fuel lasting commitment. Intrinsic motivation, on the other hand, stems from an internal sense of enjoyment, purpose, or fulfillment. When you genuinely enjoy the process of exercise, you're far more likely to stick with it. Reflecting on this journey so far, a pattern emerges, a subtle but powerful interplay between our inner world and the external demands we place upon ourselves. It's as if we've been navigating a labyrinth, each turn revealing a new layer of complexity in our relationship with movement. The initial allure of quick fixes and external validation gradually fades, revealing a deeper need for alignment between our actions and our authentic selves. We begin to see that the pursuit of fitness is not merely a physical endeavor, but a holistic integration of mind, body, and spirit. It's about crafting a narrative where exercise becomes a vehicle for self-discovery, a pathway to unlocking our innate potential. The illusion of effortless transformation dissipates, replaced by a more realistic understanding of the dedication and self-compassion required to cultivate lasting change. The pressure to conform to societal ideals recedes as we embrace the unique contours of our own bodies and capabilities. We recognize that true strength lies not in achieving a specific aesthetic, but in honoring our physical limitations and celebrating our individual progress. The internal critic quiets as we cultivate a more nurturing and accepting relationship with ourselves, fostering a sense of worthiness that transcends external validation. Consider it like tending a garden. We cannot force the seeds to sprout faster, nor can we control the whims of nature. Instead, we must provide the necessary conditions for growth: fertile soil, ample sunlight, and consistent care. Similarly, with exercise, we must create an environment that supports our efforts, nurturing our motivation and celebrating our small victories along the way. The quest for sustainable workout motivation ultimately becomes a journey inward, a process of uncovering our intrinsic values and aligning our actions with our deepest desires. It's about shifting our focus from the external rewards to the internal benefits. The sense of accomplishment, the enhanced energy, the improved mood. The destination is no longer a specific physique or performance metric, but a state of well-being that permeates all aspects of our lives. Drawing these threads together, we see that the path forward requires a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about moving beyond the limitations of willpower and discipline, embracing a more holistic and sustainable approach that honors our individual needs and aspirations. The key lies in cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, recognizing our triggers and patterns, and developing strategies to overcome the internal barriers that stand in our way. As we pivot towards the final reflection, consider the transformative potential of this journey. It's not just about building a better body, it's about building a better life. It's about reclaiming our relationship with movement, transforming it from a source of stress and anxiety into a source of joy, empowerment, and self-discovery. The final piece of the puzzle awaits, offering a renewed sense of peace, insight, and gentle encouragement. Now, let's transform these insights into actionable strategies. The first step is to redefine exercise itself. Instead of viewing it as a rigid, all-or-nothing endeavor, embrace a broader definition that encompasses all forms of movement. This could include walking, dancing, gardening, playing with your kids, or even taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is to find activities that you genuinely enjoy and that fit seamlessly into your daily life. Consider the power of micro-workouts, short bursts of activity that can be easily incorporated into your routine. A 5-minute walk during your lunch break, a 10-minute stretching session before bed, or a quick set of squats while waiting for your coffee to brew can all contribute to your overall fitness goals. These small, consistent efforts can accumulate over time, leading to significant results without feeling overwhelming. Another effective strategy is to focus on process goals rather than outcome goals. Instead of fixating on losing a certain number of pounds or achieving a specific level of performance, concentrate on the actions you can control. Exercising for a certain amount of time each day, trying a new activity each week, or simply showing up for your workouts consistently. This shifts your focus from external validation to internal satisfaction, making the process more enjoyable and sustainable. Cultivating mindfulness is also crucial. Pay attention to how your body feels during exercise. Notice the sensations of your muscles working, the rhythm of your breath, and the connection between your mind and body. This can help you stay present in the moment, reducing stress and enhancing your enjoyment of the activity. It also allows you to listen to your body's signals, preventing overexertion and injury. Embrace the power of social support. Find a workout buddy, join a fitness class, or connect with online communities that share your interests. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can provide motivation, encouragement, and accountability. It can also make exercise more fun and engaging. Remember, exercise doesn't have to be a solitary pursuit. Finally, practice self-compassion. Recognize that setbacks are inevitable, and don't beat yourself up when you miss a workout or fall off track. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding, and focus on getting back on track as soon as possible. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but progress. These tools are not quick fixes, but building blocks for a sustainable lifestyle. It is a deliberate choice, a conscious effort to prioritize well-being over fleeting desires. By creating a nurturing environment, fostering a positive mindset, and celebrating small victories, you can transform exercise from a chore into a celebration of your body's capabilities.